Hello there, greetings to you. Much love from Kenya. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for everything that you do to this channel. My people, in this channel, I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. And of course, I rely on you. Kindly help me get to 1K before the end of this year. We are at 765 subscribers. Kindly help me get there. Okay, so welcome to this video. Like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think about everything that I will say in this video. Guys, I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked, my people. A whole grown up, like Coher Senior, my fellow teacher, hey, can come out on the YouTube streets and talk about the way the most important thing that Matiko needs at the moment is the wife. I ask myself, what will Matiko's wife do? Are you sure you're okay, Papa? Why do you feel Matiko shouldn't be taken to rehab? Why do you think Matiko's wife should be brought back? Guys, look at Matiko. You've all been seeing the videos that have been trending online. Matiko has been undergoing a lot of challenges that, of course, I say it is because of his own carelessness. We all know Matiko is an addict. This guy's health is wanting. How many times have I said that? I'm so shocked, like someone like Coher Senior can come out and they're like, oh, what Matiko needs is the wife, not a rehab. Are you okay? You are the people that have a lot of mental issues. And I feel by the fact that you're knowledgeable and very much informed, you would have advised Maxon to take Matiko to a good facility or a rehab. But saying to, the wife should be brought. So when the woman comes back, what is she supposed to do? Is she a doctor? Now you want her to come back when Matiko is almost at zero. Guys, hey, wonders will never end in these streets. Let's take a minute and listen to the following.
For today, I am concerned about Matiko's life. Matiko's life is deteriorating. Matiko's health is actually worrying. You see, we have always seen Matiko. Matiko had a wife. And I think his wife is somewhere under the sun. The wife is somewhere, somewhere, a donor. I think through David Jr., a donor has rented her a house. And I don't know whether she's doing some business or what. And afterwards, you see Maxon.
It is good that Coher Senior acknowledges Matiko's health is not in order. Do you understand? But I have a problem with what he says later on. It is what it is. Sometimes we need to call a spade a spade. We can't turn and call it a big spoon. Coher Senior, whatever Matiko needs is a good health facility that he will be, kept under check. He needs to undergo some thorough examination in terms of, blood check and all that. You cannot come out and say what he needs is the wife. So let's listen to this.
They have built a house for Matiko, and Matiko is intending the main aim was to make Matiko's life better. But now, I'm getting concerned. Better you consider putting Matiko's health, moderating Matiko's health, putting Matiko's health in a good condition is when now he can enjoy that house. But according to the current situation, Matiko cannot stand up alone. Matiko is collapsing. Matiko is fainting. Matiko is maybe he is dehydrating. Seemingly he has not enough blood, or rather he has not enough water in the body. Matiko's life is actually in danger. And I have seen, so many.
If you know his life is in danger, if you know Matiko cannot stand without fainting, if you know Matiko really needs help, then he should be in a hospital. I don't know whether I'm the one who's crazy. Guys, just let me know. I don't know whether I'm the one who's crazy. If this guy cannot do anything for himself, the best place that he needs to be in is a hospital, so that he can be treated, so that he can be treated and he can be able to heal. You can't say Matiko is alone in that house, or that house was constructed so that Matiko, can enjoy the house. Forget about the house. First things first, it is Matiko's health that is on the line. Let's listen to the following.
Attacking Maxon. But may I defend Maxon and say that Matiko is a grown up. Matiko is a grown up. Even if the donors are channeling the donations through Maxon, Matiko is a grown up. Matiko is a family man. He's a family man. He's a grown up. Someone who can reason. So Maxon cannot be feeding him. Maxon cannot be. Maxon has always tried to be very close to Matiko. He has been very, very, very transparent and accountable for every pen, for every coin which comes there. That is according to me. I have never seen any outcry on YouTube. People condemning Maxon.
Now, Papa Coher, the point is Matiko needs to be in a hospital. Saying Maxon needs to go and stay with Matiko in the hospital. After all, he has a family, he has brothers, sisters, the parents are there. What we are advocating for is for Matiko to be taken to a hospital. It is what it is. Let him be taken to a hospital. No one is asking Maxon to go and stay with him. After all, we all know Maxon has a family. He's a family man. And therefore, he needs to be with his family. But because he's the one that is getting money from the donor, why can't he go and admit Matiko in a hospital? I think the other day, with the first time he did a video, he said Matiko was supposed to be admitted. Or unless I'm the one who doesn't understand English, help me understand. Please like the video. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel.
What you have advised, maybe, what you have advised Maxon to do is to look for Matiko's wife. That man is being depressed. That man is being stressed. He is dying of stress. You see, someone who had been enjoying his wife and a child and his family, and all of a sudden he finds that he is all alone. When he looks inside the house, he has now a good house, but no wife. A house without a wife. How do you expect a grown-up? How do you expect a grown-up to be all that alone in that empty house? That man is actually passing through a psychological torture. It is a psychological torture, and when somebody is suffering...
Hold on, Papa. Hold on. Before Matiko's wife left, Matiko was still a drunkard. In fact, from what I've heard, Matiko was actually in a bad state at some point when still the wife was there. I'm told Matiko would go for almost 3 weeks without taking shower. You can imagine. And the wife was there. Matiko was not providing for the family. The wife had to do a lot of work, like go to people's shamba, wash clothes, and, literally work very hard under the sun for her to put food on the table. Now, the wife left. Most people have come out to always complain and say, oh, it is David Jr. that took the wife away. That lady is an adult. she made a very informed decision and left Matiko. Now, you guys are saying Maxon should go and bring the woman back because according to them, it is not alcoholism that is the problem. According to them, Matiko is depressed and the only medicine is the wife. Or bring back the wife. What will that wife eat? Just look at Matiko. A person that sells everything. Everything. What will that woman do in that house? Sometimes we just need to allow people to move on. That is a fact. Coher Senior, I have a very simple question for you. If Matiko's wife was your daughter, would you have encouraged her to go back to Matiko's, home? Would you ask her to go back to such a person? A very irresponsible person. A person who drinks from morning to evening, sleeps everywhere, and sleeps with everything and anything. Is that a person that you would happily tell your daughter, oh, mommy, pack, go back to your husband? Who does that? It is only that people want to shift the blame to David Jr. If that woman comes back today to that house, how will she survive? What about the child? It is what it is. Let us call a spade a spade. This thing of always cornering, oh, people are fighting Maxon. Of course, it is obvious Maxon cannot stay with Matiko in the hospital. When David Jr. took him to rehab in Nairobi, did you see David Jr. staying with him at the rehab? Or he would just go and visit. Remember, Maxon is the one with the funds. He's the one with the money. And therefore, he's in a position to take Matiko to a very good facility. And I don't see any good facility in Nyabohanse. It is either he's taken to Kisii Referral Hospital or maybe one of the good hospitals in Kisumu. And this guy will be okay. He can still get other women. It doesn't have to be this one. I remember there's a time he did a video with Gintu and he said he was going to marry. Or am I the one who's dreaming? Guys, these videos are too much. Sometimes you can become, confused. Let me know at the comment section. Do you think at some point, Matiko can move on and maybe marry another woman? Oh, bring back the woman. The woman for what? For what, Papa? Hold on.
Inferiority complex. That is actually a complex, sort of. He's suffering from inferiority complex because when he compares his life with the rest of the villagers, he is all alone. So I am trying to say that let David Jr. bring Matiko's wife at home.
Allah.
That woman will wash. That woman, because the people are complaining and claiming that even even Matiko doesn't wash his body. He has never taken bath. He is very smelly. He is very stinky. He is always stinking liquor. He is always found in the drinking spots. But if we could be having his wife at home.
The wife was there previously.
If someone is having his partner, God was not stupid to make each one have a partner.
Sir, you are out of order. I've just told you. Before Matiko's wife left, I'm told Matiko was in a worst situation. It is not the first time that Matiko is doing what he's doing. This is a drunkard. He doesn't care about his hygiene. He does not sleep home. Every day, he's always moving up and down. The only savior to Matiko is a rehabilitation center. And that is what David Jr. did in the past. Do you understand? And if they really want to help this guy, let him take him to the right place. All these are just excuses. This is what I call excuse. Or bring back the wife. So if the wife is brought back, is she going to convince Matiko to stop taking alcohol? Yet the same woman has been living with Matiko, and yet Matiko was an alcoholic. What is going to change? Papa Coher, I think sometimes you're crazy. You want to convince people that it is David Jr.'s fault that Matiko is, undergoing whatever he is at the moment. It is what it is. So let me read a few comments before I call it a day. Matiko must first acknowledge he has a problem with alcohol. I'm praying all is well with him. So he must acknowledge, and he must be ready to go for a rehabilitation program. Comments here that I actually don't want to read. But what I know is that Coher Senior is missing the point. It is what it is, and that is the truth. Matiko's problem is alcoholism. That is the underlying cause of everything that he is experiencing at the moment. A woman cannot be a solution. These are my own thoughts, my own views. Remember, you are entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine. Please let me know what you think about everything. Drop a sweet comment. Subscribe to this channel. I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. And of course, I rely on you. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I love you back to back. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.